You know, Fictive, we really should not be asking her this.
Chill out, man, I got this. Celestia will do this for us. Or else.
Fictive, wait.
Celestia? Make us cuter. Oh, I didn't know you were such a fan of my work, Chrono.
No, I was just humming the original.
Oh yeah? What are the lyrics?
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama?
Yes, shut up and stop being an idiot. What episode are we doing today?
Where the Apple Lies.
Oh, I really liked that episode.
I did not really care for it that much.
Well, I liked it. With that, I'll let you start the review because I have nothing to say about this episode.
Okay, so we started off at Sweet Apple Acres, and Filthy Rich is picking up a season's worth of Zap Apple Jam. But it seems that Apple Bloom mixed up the crates of cider and jam. Hoping she could fix her mistake, she lies and is promptly caught in the act.
Applejack begins to explain to Apple Bloom that lying won't get you anywhere in life, and Apple Bloom has a little rebuttal.
What could you possibly know about it? You've never told a lie in your whole life.
Wow, she's never told a lie in her life? Well, I can see that. Like that time with the Flim Flam brothers, or that time she wouldn't let Pinky into her barn because she was planning a birthday party for her, or that time she decided to work on a cherry farm. Oh wait, no, those were all lies. Wait, why is she an element of harmony again?
Doesn't that seem kind of harsh?
It's also completely true, so I don't feel bad in the slightest. Continue.
Oh, you don't want to help with summarizing the episode?
Dude, I said it once, I'll say it again. I have nothing to add for this episode.
Oh, come on, you can at least try to take part.
Fine, but I won't like it. So Applejack, Big Mac, and Granny Smith all start to explain that Applejack wasn't always so honest. In fact, she was kind of a bitch. What?
Seriously, I am going to have to edit that out.
Oh, we can say bitch.
No, we can't. This is a PG-rated channel.
Fine, if you want to be such a buzzkill about it.
So after the intro...
Hey, ho, whoa, you missed your chance with the intro.
What?
I started off my last section past the intro, so anything you say is going to be out of order, so just stop and continue with the review.
Why in Equestria did you do that when you knew I had something to say about the writers?
Hey, you're the one who wanted me to take part.
Listen, if we start arguing now, this episode is guaranteed to end up just as scattered and unstructured as the last one.
Okay, fine. But make your point quick. I want to get this over with.
Why?
I have some business I need to attend to.
What kind of business?
The kind of business that would make this a PG-13 channel.
Okay. I'll just continue with the review. After the intro, we find out that this episode's story is by Megan McCarthy and is written by Dave Rapp. Dave Rapp has also written Newbie Dash and Flutterbrudder. However, Newbie Dash is not a fan favorite, but is not that bad. And to be frank, I forgot Flutterbrudder even existed, so I do not remember it at all. I should probably see that again.
Pardon me for dragging things on, but why are you mentioning it if you don't even remember it?
I do not know. I am just saying this will be an interesting episode.
Listen, I don't pay attention nor care about that kind of stuff, and over half of everyone else doesn't either.
I am fully aware of that fact, Fictive, but I like to present the facts, analyze, and make my opinions to try and educate and encourage people to make their own opinions. It's our job.
I don't care about any of that crap. I care about seeing these characters in a fantasy setting and watching them develop over time as if they were real people. Mentioning any of the crew or the writers just takes away from the experience.
That depends on how you look at it.
And?
And what?
You're not gonna add anything to that?
Nope. Granny starts telling every pony about when Applejack and Big Mac were little, and, oh, yes! More character development!
Okay, that's cool and all, but this episode is all news. So don't you think that getting excited over this is just a little bit dumb?
It was just a joke.
Yeah, a bad joke.
Oh, like you could do anything better?
Okay, I'll tell you a joke. Knock knock.
Who's there?
The interrupting host.
Fictive, this is deplorable and
We find
unimaginable.
out that back when Big Mac and Applejack were younger, they didn't get along too well, always arguing over who would run the farm after Granny dies. Well, I mean, they don't specifically say it, but you can just tell they're hankering for a chance to get rid of her. What? Don't look at me like that. It's true. In the very next scene, Big Mac and Applejack were walking through the town when they run into a business pony by the name of Filthy Rich. And Filthy Rich is just like, I could make a lot of money selling some of that apple cider you guys make. And Applejack is all like, sure, sounds great. I hope it's not any trouble because I'm fully aware of your granny's stubborn traditions of selling cider on the farm. Oh, you don't have to worry about that, old hag. Trust me, she'll be dead by the end of the day.
Fictive.
So they get back home and Big Mac is like, I'm really concerned that you just lied to Filthy Rich about Granny being sick. Pfft, Big Mac, those fancy fat-walleted idiots won't know the difference, and by the time they have a chance of figuring it out, Granny will have already died a cold and natural death.
Fictive.
What's up?
Stop it.
Stop what?
Look, I understand you don't have much to say, but can you slow down and please try and take this just a little bit seriously?
Okay, but do you want to hear a knock-knock joke?
Look, I don't want to
Later
hear...
that day, Filthy
Oh,
Rich shows
sorry,
up
Celestia,
just
you got
outside
to
of
be
Sweet
kidding
Apple
me.
Acres, and Big Mac and Applejack go out to investigate on what he's doing. Filthy Rich, what are you doing here? Oh, I just came to check on Granny and give her a proper farewell before she dies. Oh, that's nice, I guess. By the way, what happened to Granny? Oh, she, injected pesticide into her bloodstream, trying to see if it would have the same effect as heroin. Granny? Well, I've known Granny for a long time, but I never thought she'd do something that crazy. Oh no, Filthy, she was nuts. Our whole life, she consistently forced us to dress up as bunny rabbits and hop around the farm singing the ABCs at least once a year. Our Granny was crazy, and this whole pesticide thing didn't surprise any pony. Well, can I see her? No, she's, here, she's at the hospital. In fact, she's probably dead. So, probably not worth seeing her. Well, what are we waiting for? We gotta get to the hospital. What did I just get done telling you? Well, Granny always said she wanted to be cremated, and I want to see her at least one last time before that happens.
Fictive, stop. You are getting further and further away from the episode. It is just getting slightly absurd.
Slightly absurd? Wow, that actually hurt a little.
Look, I do not wish to provoke you. I just want this to be a review and not whatever you were just doing.
Tough.
Fictive!
So after Filthy Rich heads off to Ponyville Hospital, Applejack and Big Mac head inside to think about the consequences of their actions. Well, sort of.
Fictive.
Oh, Celestia, we're gonna have to kill Granny! We're not gonna have to kill Granny. Really? Because Filthy Rich is on his way to the hospital right now, and he's expecting to find a dead Granny Smith. Now how are we supposed to fix that without a dead Granny Smith? We could tell the truth and own up to our consequence. I got it! Okay, we need to get Granny and get to the hospital as soon as possible. Here's the plan. Granny, you lay on the bed. Big Mac, you make Granny look dead, and I'll go get Filthy Rich. They'll come in here, say a few words, leave. Easy as Granny's apple pie. How am I supposed to make Granny look dead? Big Mac, you buck trees for a living. This ain't rocket science. Oh, fancy meeting you here. Oh, am I glad I found you, because I can't seem to find Granny's room, or any nurses who heard of a pony injecting themselves with pesticide. Oh, she's, in room 112. I can show you where it is if you want. Oh, okay then. Hey, but look, just give me a minute. This is all pretty devastating for all of us, so I'll go in first and make sure everything's alright. Big Mac, where's Granny? Well, I had her on the bed and was about to knock her out with some chloroform that I found in the cabinets. But then she got bored, dressed herself up in a doctor's uniform, and said she was gonna go perform open heart surgery. And you let her? Listen, if there's one thing I've learned after all these years working on the farm, is that you don't cross Granny when she's made up her mind. Well, what do we do now? We could tell the truth and own up to our consequences. No, that would involve me having consequences to my actions. Well, what do you want to do? Okay, listen, get under the covers and pretend to be dead. I'll go bring Filthy Rich in here and they'll come in and say a few words. Then they'll leave, After that, we'll be clear and everything will be back to normal. Why can't you be Granny? You're her size and this is all your fault in the first place. I would, but Filthy Rich is expecting me to escort him here, so just lay down, keep still, and if they ask about the odd shape of the covers, I'll just tell them that the pesticide made Granny swell up like a balloon, and that they shouldn't see her because I wouldn't want that to be the last memory of her. Got it?
Yup.
Alright, listen. Unfortunately, Granny just passed away while I was talking with you in the lobby. But I'd be happy to walk you in there so that you can say your final words. Alright. Lead the way, Applejack. Holy crap, I'm about to pull this off. What in the daggum? I guess they already took her body. I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, I'm sure wherever she is, she's happy. Yeah, I say we cut it open and see what's inside. And there you go. Applejack didn't learn anything, Appleboom never developed as a character, and Big Mac experienced open heart surgery. And now I will be leaving. Good day.
Victive, wait.
What is it, grown-up?
That wasn't anything like the episode, and you know it.
Look, I had nothing to say about the episode anyway, and I have other things I have to attend to, so good day.
Good day to you, too. I think I shall start off where I left off before Fictive decide to have a little mental breakdown.
It wasn't a breakdown!
Okay, well, I guess I shall just summarize and wrap up since I did not have much to say about this episode either. So this is what happens. Applejack and Big Mac constantly argue, they meet Filthy Rich, and they start to make a deal with him. It is here that their humor really starts to take off. However, I do not really care for this type of humor. Don't get me wrong, it's extremely hilarious. I just do not fancy this as a result of them digging a metaphorical grave around themselves. A grave that I have been in before, and I'm sure many of you have been in as well. When I watch this, I just see the perpetual loop, a snowball effect, if you will. In which case, I feel bad for the character, even though I know it's a fictional story with fictional characters. In hindsight, it did help to pull me into the story. Oh, and we get a Shining reference, and I just realized there's not actually much left to talk about without nitpicking, so I'll just wrap up. This was a good comedic episode. Be that as it may, I just did not like it that much. I mean, it had a great moral, that you should not lie because it will send you into a loop effect until you tell the truth or crash and burn. Let us know in the comment section below on your thoughts of this episode, since we really did not have much to say about it. Well, that's my 2 cents on the episode. I'm Dr. Chrono, and this is my review of Where the Apple Lies. I should probably go find Fictive. Hey, sorry for the wait. Our update video will explain all of that. Anyway, we are trying to get into some form of function again. Expect lots of pony content coming in 2018. Furthermore, the next review is going to be on Princess Twilight Sparkle, so have a happy new year.